very much a non-aesthetic wannabe aesthetic mom, but I'm pretty sure I'm 22 weeks tomorrow. I got my first subscriber. You know what? Let me tell you a little bit about my story. I'm almost wondering if I'm starting to get used to writing during chaos. I'm out of breath just from walking up the stairs because I am pretty pregnant. Kingston and I just got back from dropping off Kyler at daycare, and I'm making him some breakfast, and I'm going to try and do some writing today. Over the weekend, I did work on my outline some more, and I'm very excited about where things are going with my story. So I will hopefully talk to you a little bit more about my story today and tell you kind of what's going on with it, what it's about, all of that. But first I need to get a sweater because I'm cold. It's supposed to be 60 today, but it's raining out, and right now it's only 30, so it's like cold. I'm gonna go grab a sweater, get Kingston started on his breakfast, and yeah, we'll get our day started. So one thing you should know about me, I am very much a non-aesthetic wannabe aesthetic mom. I like things to look nice and pretty and clean and aesthetic, but I'm not very good at actually doing that and being that. So, I mean, as you can see in the background, I tried like decorating this shelf all nicely. A little bit of background about the house. My husband and I bought this house before we had kids, renovated the entire first floor basically, and during those renovations is when I got pregnant with my first baby. So we never really got to finish. Are you okay? We never really got to finish all the fine details. There's no trim around the kitchen window still. There's no trim around these windows. We just put foam in so that cold air and bugs and stuff stay out. It will look cute when it's finished, but it's been 3 years and we still haven't finished it. So yeah, you'll see stuff like that around my house where it's just not the prettiest. Also, it's a small house. We don't have a ton of space, especially having 2 kids now, and don't mind my toddler copy in the background. I think he's doing it to get my attention now because I keep looking at him. What was I gonna say? Oh, we don't have a lot of space. So I don't have a dedicated writing spot or desk or anything like that. So in any of these writing vlogs, I will be here at the table. I might be on the couch. I'm hoping that as I'm getting more serious about my writing, I can make more time to like go out to places. I don't love being out in public. I am very much an introvert homebody, but getting out of my space sometimes helps. So, you know, if my mom can take Kingston for the day, or once he is in daycare, depending on how much time I have at that point, I may go to like the library or a coffee shop or something. Also, my husband is home more often. He does some work from home. Today he's not here, but there will be days that maybe he could just stay here with my toddler and then I can go do something outside of the house. So even though my home is not very aesthetic, maybe I can find some cute aesthetic places to go write. But this channel is also all about showing you just my real life as a mom trying to write a book and start a YouTube channel. So it's just as real as it's gonna get. You're gonna see tape around windows. There's plastic on this kitchen window also. You're gonna see no trim probably on any of the windows down here. Anyways, I'm going to finish getting his breakfast. He's eating his waffle right now. I'm making him some sausage and fruit. I don't know exactly when I'm gonna get into writing today because usually it's easier for me to focus when he's napping, but he fell asleep in the car on the way back from dropping off my 3-year-old. So he's probably not gonna nap until like later in the day. So we'll see how the day goes. I'm gonna try and do some work while he's awake, but me trying to do my own thing and also trying to talk to a camera, if he's not like distracted with doing his own thing, he will just come up and yell at me. So we'll see how this goes. And speaking of wanting to be aesthetic and put together, I have a camera. I have a vlogging camera and I have a DSLR camera that I can do video on. I have nice little ring lights or just like clip lights. So I have all the equipment I need to make like nice quality videos. But sometimes I just like, I don't know, it's hard for me to focus. So when I think about a clip or just taking a quick video of something, it's so much easier for me to just pull out my phone and do it. Sometimes I don't even use my tripod. Sometimes I will prop it up on a candle or whatever I have around me. So I'm gonna try and get better at that as I go on with this YouTube channel. Eventually I will be using my camera instead of my phone, stuff like that. But honestly, like this phone is not terrible quality either, so I'm not mad about that. And right now the lighting is okay. But yeah, just a little bit of what to expect here from me. I'm gonna try and make these videos better and better as I go. But for now, I just need to get back into the flow of filming a YouTube video and writing at the same time and still being a mom. In other news, I am 21 weeks. I think I'll be 22 weeks tomorrow. Your third baby, you kind of stop paying attention to all of those things. But I'm pretty sure I'm 22 weeks tomorrow. Over halfway through this pregnancy, the job search is still not going well. And at this point, I'm like, do I even try? Right now and get a job? Because first of all, I walk into an interview like this, who is really going to want to hire me? And second, I'm like, maybe we're so close, it just makes sense to wait till after the baby. I don't know. We're figuring all of that out. I'm just like rambling now. So I'm gonna stop recording until I sit down to write. I was just taking a look at my channel and I have only posted one video so far on there. I am working on my second video and then this will be the third video that you're seeing. But I got my first subscriber and I'm excited. I don't know if I can see who it is. I've done YouTube before, but I haven't like really done YouTube in a while. So I don't know if I can see who subscribed, but thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I'm so excited to have you here. And if it's you and you're watching this, feel free to comment if you were my first subscriber. I'm so excited. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna actually... My toddler's shaking the table. I am gonna actually, I think, work on my second video. I'm almost done editing it. I want to post it. I don't know. I posted my first video on a Friday and I'm thinking of doing one a week to start, but I also kind of want to do more to like build up a little momentum with my channel, but I don't want to do too much where I get burnt out and then feel like I can't keep up with it. So just trying to figure that out. All right, I don't know why. Like I'm just struggling to get myself going like mentally. I will admit I just spent a while doing kind of nothing. There was a new episode of White Lotus, so I watched that. My 1-year-old's just been playing and hanging out. We just had a little lunch, although he doesn't really want to eat right now. And I haven't touched my laptop yet to write anything. Thank you. And it's not that I'm not excited to get back to it because last night or the night before, I don't know, I was working on my outline and got some really fun ideas. So I feel like I left it at a place where I was like excited to come back to it. But I'm just like, this is always how I feel. It takes me a minute to, no. It takes me a minute to like get in the zone. So I know I just need to get in the zone, but also it's hard to get in the zone when you have a toddler. For example, he's getting into some soda cans right now, which I need to put away. I'm gonna get into it. And I'm vlogging, so I need to. And this is gonna encourage me to do this. And like I said, his nap is going to be all thrown off today because he fell asleep in the car this morning. Normally he'd be napping right now and I would use this time to like, okay, sit down, write. But he is not tired yet. I don't know what time he's going to actually be ready for a nap. I'm going to try, it's 12 o'clock now, I think. Yeah, it's just after 12. So I think I'm gonna try around 1 and see if he goes down then. If not, it might not be till like 2 and that's when I start to kind of lose momentum for the day, if I have any to begin with. Yeah, I'm just struggling. But maybe, you know what? Let me tell you a little bit about my story and what I'm working on. Maybe that'll get my brain flowing a little bit here. Right now I've been writing on Notion. You got your snack? Okay, I already tried filming this, but Kingston started yelling in the background and wouldn't let me film, so I am redoing this. but he is trying to fall asleep right now. He's not quite asleep yet, but hopefully we'll fall asleep in the next few minutes. These are all the characters I originally came up with. I think some of these characters may change because with how much the story has changed, I don't know, some of them don't really fit in, or I don't know if I can fit them in anymore. But this is, Katie is the main character. These are her parents, her sister, her best friend, her grandma, her uncle, aunt, and cousin. Most of these characters are here because the scene kind of opens on Thanksgiving. I mean, the book opens on Thanksgiving, so they're all having Thanksgiving dinner. And I have more characters I need to add that I don't quite know who they are yet. I have an idea of who they are, but I have to like flesh them out more. Hey guys, so I'm editing this vlog right now, and I realized that in the clip where I am explaining my story, I ended up oversharing a little bit. And I haven't quite worked out how much of my story I want to share yet, like how many details and how much of the plot I want to talk about. I don't like to give away like spoilers or anything like that, and I just don't know yet what is a spoiler about my book and what's not. I also don't know exactly what you guys want to know. So now that I have had a little bit of time to like gather my thoughts rather than just coming on and oversharing, I'm going to try and explain a little bit more about the genre and like the vibes of the book and very basic details. So as far as the genre, I don't know exactly what it will fall under, but I believe it's more of like a contemporary. I don't know if it would be YA or new adult, but it is fiction. It's kind of a coming of age. That's why I'm not sure if it's like young adult technically. There's themes of family drama, grief. There's a little bit of magical realism where our main character Katie is going back and forth between her real life and a dream life alternate reality type thing. And the main story is about like two sisters, and like I said, family drama, stuff like that. Yeah, again, I don't know how much I want to share, so I'm being very vague right now, but I will figure it out. Eventually I'll have like my little pitch that I can give you guys in my videos. I'm kind of watching other authortube videos as well to see like what do other people share and what makes sense for me. So eventually I will figure it out, but feel free to comment and tell me just kind of the things that you are interested in knowing about, and we'll see. We'll figure it out. But for now, back to the video. So yeah, I hope that made sense. Clearly, I'm not good at explaining it because I haven't ever explained this story to anyone, I don't think. And I also don't know yet how many details I want to share. I want to like be able to talk about my story and what I'm working on here on my channel, but I don't know like how in detail and in depth I want to go yet. So I'm still figuring that out, but that's kind of the gist of the story. Right now I am working through the outline. I'm reading the Save the Cat book and I'm up to the midpoint right now. And I know what's going to happen the rest of the book, but I haven't like written out the details. So I'm having a lot of fun outlining this book. I can't wait to actually like sit and read or write it. Another website I recently heard about from a YouTuber named Anna New. She talks about Milanote a lot, and I started playing with Milanote, but I think I'm gonna wait till my next project to start a whole like Milanote page because it's gonna take me a while to like organize it and do it the way I want it with this book specifically, and I don't want to get stuck in this like outlining, planning, putting visuals up on a board kind of thing. Like I need to just get going with the story because I know where it's going for the most part now. So I just need to finish my outline, maybe even just start writing and continue to outline as I'm writing. So, but that's kind of a little bit about my story. If you have questions, let me know. Like I said, I'm still working on how much I want to share, like how many details and things. I've already told you more than I thought I would, but I'm very excited about this story. So it looks like he's fallen asleep here. So I think I'm gonna actually try and work on my story. So I spent a little bit of time writing. I got not a lot done. Mommy. Yes, Kingston. Honestly, I don't know, I was not feeling it today. I don't know why. It was kind of a struggle to just think and sit and write. Like none of it was like, I don't know. I don't know why. I wrote for a little bit. I kind of forced myself to sit there and like think of my story and stuff while he was napping. And then when he woke up, we just hung out at the house. Kingston. And now we're on our way to go get my 3-year-old from daycare. I might do some more tonight. I don't know. We'll see. I'm almost wondering if I'm starting to get used to writing during chaos. Like the past few days, I was writing while both my toddlers were running around. Maybe that's what I need. We'll see tonight, I guess. But hopefully I'll have some time later to do a little bit more work at least.